What up? It's Grandpa coming at you with another video. Like and subscribe and share, comment. So, this video gonna be about Dewayne Wade. Just a brief overview of his career. Give some facts and just some observances. So let's go. So Dewayne Wade came out of Marquette. I remember when he came into the public consciousness. He was getting his shine on in the final in the tournament, which is kind of apropos because March Madness is about to start. Can't wait. So came out of Marquette. His last year, he was doing the thing. He was developing over time. He gets drafted by Miami in the 2003 draft, along with LeBron and Carmelo Anthony, and they put him on a team that really wasn't kind of like they wasn't expected to do too much. But over the course of the year, you could see Dwayne Wade being a catalyst for that team. That team had uh, Lamar Odom, Brian Grant. Uh, who else? I can't think of nobody else right now. I'm sorry, but like that team had a lot of veterans um, that just needed something to bring them all together. So Dwayne Wade was that catalyst. So um, a couple of years going out in the playoffs, Pat Riley makes the trade for Shaq. They go to the finals. Now, this is what I'm gonna kind of focus on because like I don't think it's stated enough. Dwayne Wade, when he was playing in the finals and the referees were giving him all those calls, putting them on the line. They wasn't even calling calls like that for Jordan back in the day, and that's not an exaggeration. If you look back at it, they were calling everything. You could barely touch Dwayne Wade; he was going to the line. So they take the title. Uh, it was controversial, even though it's not spoken about in my estimation. That was a controversial title because Dallas had that they had the championship, but for whatever reason, they let Dwayne. I mean, they showed favor to Dwayne Wade for the cause. So come back next year, he's the big man, he's getting a lot of commercial, a lot of endorsements, a lot of exposure. Uh, the Heat kind of fall apart the next year because when you're dealing with Shaq. Shaq wants to take off most of the summer, especially after he win a title. He want to take off the summer and celebrate. So uh, the team wasn't where it should have been. Uh, Riley eventually trades Shaq, sends him on his way, and then they kind of like tread water a little bit. So that was 2008. They won the title in 2008, and was it 8 or 6? 8 or 7? I think it was 8. So, uh, 2009, they were making all kind of moves to kind of free up money. 2010 come, they signed LeBron and Chris Bosh, big three. Now the celebration, that's whatever. I think it was a little too much, but I mean I kind of understand because that was a big thing. So the first year they the villains, and then they meet up with Dallas, and Dallas uh, puts them down. It was Dwayne Wade. He's later said that he was he was trying to like you do your thing and I'm gonna do my thing. And then he had to go back and recheck himself, and he watched a lot of. He said he watched a lot of Jordan moving off the ball. I think Reggie Miller, different people. I mean, well, he was watching tape on how to play off the ball to accommodate LeBron. So he accommodates him, uh, lets him take over the offense. They come back and they win 2 in a row. Now, the next year, the year after they won the second one in a row, Dwayne Wade started breaking down. Now, my theory on that is that he caused a lot of those injuries because if you was watching and if you really honest with it, he was doing a lot of flopping, a lot of exaggerated moves. I remember he hurt his shoulder in a playoff game against the Bulls. And it was just basically he was just flailing out, and I think he popped his stuff out of socket or whatever. But the man used to jump in the middle of a crowd and expect a foul call. But by then, the referees were like, "Hey man, we gave you one. You can't be expecting all this now." So Dwayne Wade starts breaking down earlier than normal, in my opinion. He broke down a little too early. So LeBron leaves. He gets traded to Chicago. He signed. I think he either got traded or he signed with Chicago. But anyway, he left Miami, went to Chicago. It didn't work out. He ends up going to Cleveland. LeBron, always moving in the background, pushed his homie out the door, and Dwayne Wade goes back to Miami. Then I think he plays for another year or two. Might just been a year, but you can fact check me on that. And he retires. Now I'm not gonna get into all the other stuff that surrounded Dwayne Wade, because I'm just here just spinning, not spinning, but I'm out here just giving my opinions and just telling the stories the way I looked at it at those times. So, I mean, all the other extra stuff, I'm gonna just leave that to other channels or other people. I'm just here to report the facts and just give you little tidbits. So, I'm not gonna get into all that, but it's interesting trajectory that he went on after retiring. I'll just say that much. So now he's doing a lot of podcasts. I think he got a stake in Utah. He got a piece of. He's like a. What's that? What they call it? Liaison, maybe a liaison or something. He's connected with Utah either through ownership or they want him to be like, I don't know. That escapes me. I know he's doing a lot of talking nowadays. He's doing more talking, and he deserves to do whatever he want to do because he went out there and did his thing. Now, before I close, I will say Dwayne Wade, after Kobe and Jordan, is right there with them. People remember him and Kobe going back and forth when he famously broke Kobe's nose in the All-Star game. Kobe, had to get him back. Hit a game-winning shot in his face the next week. So Dwayne Wade was a competitive guard. He brought the best out of Kobe. Kobe brought the best out of him, which says a lot. It wasn't too many people that was going to go toe-to-toe with Kobe. Iverson and him is the only, come to mind quickly for me. It could have been others. Melo played a different position, and Melo was a little bit stronger than Kobe, I want to say. But it was always good to see Melo and Kobe play against each other. So Dewayne Wade, third best shooting guard in the NBA behind Jordan of all time, behind Jordan and Kobe. Put a good representation. But I will say this before I close, because I'm going over the 10-minute mark now. But Dewayne Wade should be commended for, well, now that I think about it, maybe not commended, but he took a huge hit on his NBA status, accommodating LeBron. I wonder if he think it's all worth it now that it's done played out. Dwayne Wade is in the Hall of Fame now, so he did his thing. Peace out.